don't give a fuck.
You impulsive swine.
I'm getting stupid loose.
But go fuck yourself. Is that fair? I hope it is.
And we're back this week.
We are back. Holy cow.
We skipped last week.
We skipped last week, and I feel like so much has happened over the past 2 weeks, but really not that much, but
I mean,
so much.
I don't know. Like, it was eventful yet uneventful.
Yes.
I got a new griddle.
You did?
And that thing is fucking awesome.
You got a new griddle for Valentine's Day.
We did have Valentine's Day. I had to buy, once again, way more flowers than I've ever bought before.
Dude, it's a scam.
It is, but you guys, I have to.
Like, Valentine's Day in general is a scam, but especially the flower business is ridiculous. Ridiculous.
I got it from my guys. From my dudes uptown. And I've bought flowers from them before, but it's usually at least $10 cheaper every other day.
Yeah. Like, I'm not complaining. Flowers are gorgeous and they're wonderful and I love them.
And I do feel slightly bad, but here, fist bump on the coverage that you gave me that day.
Yeah.
Because I was going to spend, with 2 daughters and a wife, I have to buy more flowers than a lot of dudes with a girlfriend. You know what I mean?
Right.
Or a wife and no daughters.
Right.
Also, my mom was just like, well, what did you get for your son? And I was like, well, fucking nothing, because he's a dude and we're not.
He got some candy.
Not from me.
Well, but
you get what I'm saying.
Yes.
Though. I was like, why the fuck would I be his Valentine? We're raising a son. But anyway, flowers wise, I got yours, the nice ones uptown that I know you guys enjoy.
The fancy flowers.
But then I was like, dude, I cannot. I want to drop, but it is a Biden economy and we're all fucked to begin with.
Well, and again, it's not like you're getting them from like Walmart or like some big like local chain store.
No,
you're getting them from
legit
like
florists.
A florist that like like a local business.
Yes.
So,
and they know, like the district, the business district that I work in uptown.
Wait a minute. Did you get to, is it the place that's across or beside
Johnny
JB's?
No.
Okay.
No, I think it's a different place. And they have, when they come uptown, I don't think they're uptown, but when they come uptown, they bring like their vans with a bunch of arrangements. And they have like 2 or 3 different locations where like the same business sends out these locations uptown because they know all those buildings have a bunch of husbands that are going to be running to get flowers, especially that fucking day.
Yes,
but they do set up most Fridays, I think.
Yeah.
But I don't go in the office on Fridays, so I don't see them as much anymore.
Right. I had it pictured as like a lady on the corner with like a hot dog cart, but with flowers.
No, they have like a...
It's a little less sketch than that.
yeah. No, it's not even a food truck. It's a work van, like a pretty spacious work van.
Yeah.
And then usually it's like 2 per station, but they set up a little like tent, you know, that they have like we usually put out outside when we have my son's party outside.
Yeah.
They put up a tent and then a couple tables for them to like put the arrangements around. They have this little bag that they put in water.
They had it really
stuff.
like nicely. It was like had the nice like paper wrapping and there was like some kind of bag around the bottom that was tied super tight and really nice to like keep it moist and
it's
water.
It's full with water. One of the first times I got it, I think when I placed it in my car, there was like a hole.
Oh no!
And then by the time I got home, like it was just a puddle, and I was like, "Oh fuck!"
Yeah.
So now I'm a little more careful.
But anyways, where you're going with that is
so you saved the day because I was like, "Hey man, I want to get all you girls flowers, but sorry, I'm ruining the surprise that you're getting flowers, but I think you knew, and can you just get flowers somewhere?" And hide it somewhere
for the girls, for the kids.
I can give it to them.
The girl kid, our daughters,
yes. And you did. And as I got home, you like kind of mouthed, you're like, it's not gonna match.
Yeah.
And they liked your flowers, which were in my hands.
Mm-hmm.
And I kind of snuck out and snuck back in, and I think it worked out perfectly.
Yeah.
The girls were happy. The flowers still look good. Usually flowers are like shit within a week.
Yeah. Mine still look really good. Theirs look
a little
good.
wilted, but it's okay.
Yeah. I almost gave it away because I did put them in vases.
Yeah.
But I was trying to hide the evidence.
Aha. Okay.
Like the fact that yours had different wrapping than mine.
Yeah. Okay. I don't think they picked up on anything.
They did, because the oldest asked.
Dick.
Well, she asked. She said, "Did you put these in a vase, or did they come like that?" Like she was like trying to figure out how you put them in the vase.
How I got them when I just got home. Fuck.
But then I think one of us ended up telling her that that's how they did it at the store. That's how you bought them or something.
Oh.
So it worked. Yeah, you got a nice griddle. We've been cooking on that a lot.
We have.
Which has been so much fun. Just like throwing everything on there. Breakfast was amazing on the griddle. Like you're able to cook bacon and sausage and eggs and pancakes and hash browns all like pretty much at the same time. I mean, which is amazing.
It was one of the best and easiest breakfasts that we've made in a while.
Yeah.
Mainly because like once you get it, up to temperature, you're just kind of good to go. The pain in the ass part of it is seasoning the grill.
Yes, but even still, it's just because it takes forever. Like I would rather do that than dirty up every single pan in the kitchen
oven and
by making breakfast.
Because then I literally just took a scraper and
scrape it off and rinse it off, and that's it.
That was it. Oil it up, leave it nice and oiled up. So much easier. And then we made cheesesteaks for UFC 298. Which was kind of nice. Had some of the guys over. That was this weekend, right?
That was fun, and I actually stayed up that time.
You surprisingly stayed up for all of it.
I walked around for the last like hour because otherwise I was gonna fall asleep if I sat down.
The last two fights, yeah,
yeah.
And it's funny because you were telling Matt, you were like, "Hey," he's like, "Hey, why don't you come sit down?" Like you're like, "No, I'm pacing because I was like, I'm gonna fall asleep." Yeah,
yeah. Well, I kept like coming upstairs to check on the kids. And then I was like, this just looks weird that I keep going upstairs. Never, like when the kids are all asleep already. Like it's really weird that I keep going upstairs.
Every time we went, I was just like, oh, she's definitely on coke.
No.
I did not.
There was one time I really did have to use the bathroom. And then one time I went.
You wouldn't take a shit
I think
downstairs.
I told you to use the bathroom. I was using the bathroom.
You were like, should I take a shit down here?
That was before they even got here.
That's right. You're like, I need to take a shit. And I was like, should I go down here? And I was like, I mean...
No.
People will be here in a little bit, and we have 2 bathrooms upstairs.
Yeah. But yeah, that was a lot of fun making, and the cheesesteaks were so easy, and they were fantastic.
I think, yes. The one thing that having to cut it myself, only with a knife, and they were so thick, they never really froze.
Yeah.
Like frozen steaks is a little easier to slice thinner.
Oh, yeah.
But thicker cut, like almost like beef jerky's thickness.
Yeah.
For not the cheesesteaks.
Not texture, but size. Yes.
Size. Yeah. No. It was ribeye. It was very soft.
I know. I'm just making sure we're getting our point across.
But it is better with like the more shaved beef. Well, so which Matt brought over. He brought his own steak. I don't know if you caught that.
Yeah. Well, I had a hard time. I couldn't find shaved ribeye in the meat section.
Yeah, and we kind of decided on that like last minute too. So it's not.
Well, and thinking about it now, I bet you that butcher shop down the road,
they would do it. Or
I bet you if they don't have it, they would do it. I could ask them.
Yeah, for sure. We could try it next time.
I didn't even think about that. We should try that next time.
I kind of want to make chicken cheesesteaks.
Okay. I want to do like hibachi.
My brother said that is pretty easy, and like he does make it quite often.
Well, we literally just need. Well, then let's make like chicken and rice one night on the griddle, chicken on the griddle. And then we use the leftover rice for like chicken fried rice the next day.
We can. Anyway.
Or shrimp fried, any kind of fried rice.
Any recipes that you guys may have also, or suggestions other than the cliche breakfast and or I don't know what else you would make on it. I guess fried rice is
if you got a good recipe for the fried rice, so like send it our way.
Yeah, I'm down.
Because
I'm down to try.
I haven't found a recipe yet. The Super Bowl was also
Did that happen?
the week prior. Yes.
Did we not talk about that?
We have not.
Oh, okay.
We have not talked about the Super Bowl. Because that's why we didn't record last week, because we were so busy with the Super Bowl that we didn't get anything done during the week.
You're right. Okay.
I know. Ooh, say it one more time on recording.
You get one.
Ah, come on.
Listen back to the recording. You'll get it as many times as you want.
Okay.
Just keep replaying that part. No, I'm not a big football person anymore.
No, but it is, a thing. It's an event.
And
People
it's-
want to hang out.
No, so Super Bowl was all right.
Yeah, so
I had no.
and I figured we were going to hang
dog
out with
in
the
the fight.
neighbors because we usually do, but we didn't.
They were
And-
sick though.
Yeah. I'm just saying. And our oldest, because normally we wouldn't have watched it if we weren't going anywhere, but our oldest, I guess, has heard about it so much at school
At
from her
school.
friends and stuff
Yeah,
that she was invested somehow.
it's hilarious
However-
that our oldest probably goes to school and she's like, "Do you guys see 298?" And like her
Oh,
friends
yeah,
are like,
the
"What are you
UFC
talking
fight,
about?"
yeah.
She's
She's
like,
like-
"Oh, the fights."
I stayed up late watching a UFC fight.
Anyway, yeah, that's
But prior to the Super Bowl, like I was literally in the kitchen having to explain to her how football worked and what the goal was. And she kept saying, why don't they just throw it in the goal behind them?
oh wow.
And I was like, yeah,
Because
that would
that's
be
called
easy.
a
That's-
safety.
right. I
and
was like,
they
that's
lose 2
not the
points.
game. Like this is a game.
Yeah,
And then she does the same thing because we were asking her, like, okay, well, who do you think is going to win?
yeah.
And anytime we do that for a fight, she'll change her mind like all the way through it, or we'll go to the end and
Halfway
she'll be like, well, that's the
through,
guy I really wanted to
that's-
win anyways.
right.
So I made
You
her
were a dick this time
I made
around,
her
and I think it's hilarious.
write her name down.
Yeah.
All of us. We all took guesses. Just random like names. Never mind. And I made a little chart of who picked who, and she made her decision and she tried to change and I made her stick with it.
Fuck it.
Yep.
Yeah,
And you and the middle kid were on one team and me and her were on a team.
I thought the 49ers were gonna win. I was
Yeah.
wrong.
And our oldest was saying the Chiefs were going to
Chiefs.
win. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Which again, like,
Spoiler alert.
yeah.
It did
if
end up
you
happening.
haven't figured that one out, welcome back to society. And it's weird that you chose us. But anyway,
Well, and it was hilarious too because like she's trying to follow the game,
yeah,
but she cannot.
has no idea what's going on.
So anytime she would hear like the commentators or you or anybody make a comment about a specific type of play,
Yeah,
she would repeat it.
yeah. But I mean, that's how
And-
you get into it.
No,
right?
I know, but it was just so funny to me because I knew she had no idea what she was talking about. And there was something like, I think there was a foul or something that she was like, oh, come on, what? And there was one other thing, I
And
don't
was like,
remember
yeah,
what
that's
it
a
was.
foul. It's coming back. And she's
A
like,
flag,
what?
a flag, I mean, not a foul.
There was a flag on something, yeah. And
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, but it's coming back. And
Yeah.
she's like, what? And I was like, it's a flag.
Yeah.
It's
she was,
fun.
She
Because
was
like,
cracking me up.
well, actually, I don't know. Did I ever have to sit her down and explain the UFC?
Well, no.
I feel like she grew up like watching jiu-jitsu matches and
and we're
MMA.
going to wrestling events too. So like she's grown up in all that. So she didn't have to explain it to her. She saw it all the time. Like she doesn't ever
Yeah.
see football.
But now the cool thing about watching fights with her, especially when Matt's over, Matt's our coach,
Yeah.
and like also
gets
one
excited.
of my best friends down here, so we hang out. But like she not only kind of pays attention, but she'll be like, "Oh, is he going for this?" And it's like, "Oh shit, okay."
Oh, you are learning a thing or two.
Although she cannot fucking remember rear naked choke, the name. She knows the move. She'll go up. She's like, "Coach, what's that move that you do this with your arms? This with your arms?"
You do this?
And he's like, "Dude, you can't. You've been training since you were 4." And I just walk away. I was like, "Matt, that's your student now, man. I can't."
Right.
But
I've been getting back into jiu-jitsu more and I've realized that
it's fun.
it's so gay.
It's one of the gayest things ever.
Okay. The sport itself, no. The comments,
Oh, we're
like if
doing
you
this, huh?
if you were to hear the comments out of context.
Comments, the positions. Here,
Right.
I mean, keep
Like-
talking, but like
I don't even remember. Like they're talking about like going gentle and like just I can't even remember. I'm gonna have to like record a class and literally just cut
Oh,
out
man.
the weird things, like get your hips into it and squat lower and go gentle on them and
I mean,
these aren't even good. These aren't even good ones that I'm thinking of right now.
I mean, it brings to my memory the whole Mayanas situation.
Oh yeah,
But like, this is jujitsu out of context.
right. They're like hugging from behind.
It's Vanderlei Silva and Shogun Everyone
Yeah.
knows this picture. They have mouthpieces. It just looks like they're like big hug,
Cheesing.
and it kind of looks like they're naked because they
Yeah.
probably only have like Vale Tudo shorts on.
Right.
But yeah,
Well, and it's funny because like at the old school, I'm used to going with either mostly women or you.
right.
And like, so I was going with the coach and I had like a high mount and I was basically doing like a leg triangle on his head.
Yeah,
And my crotch was in his face.
it's
And there was even
I
one time
mean-
that he was like trying to get out and he like pretty much punched me in the crotch. Not really, but like, trying to swim his arm under.
yeah.
And like in any other situation that would be
Crotch
so
punched you.
kind of.
Nice.
I'm gonna start ordering a cup.
Oh,
Just to
please
fuck
do.
with him.
Please do. Listen, before she had her mental fuck breakdown, and when we used to kind of hang out with
Oh yeah.
many times, she's like, dude, fucking dudes just hit on me at the school. I'm fucking tired of it.
Oh,
and I was
yeah.
just like, dude, just wear a cup.
Just wear a cup, yeah.
Just show up wearing a cup. Like, take back mount and be like,
Well,
I'm just
and I was
happy to
gonna
see you,
say,
big boy. You know,
Especially
like,
if you have gi pants on, like you wouldn't notice it right away.
no, exactly.
Unless they're like snug.
Well, I guess there are probably snug.
Some women's are like tighter than men's at least.
I'm sure it's a different cut. For
But-
us, it's just big pajama pants.
Yeah. So could you imagine like you didn't notice it, but then like
You feel like something
or
really
she's-
hard. That
I'm mounting
mount
you. If I'm
or back
mounting
mount.
you.
Back mount would be even better because that's just
Yes.
like something poking your back, and you're
But I
like,
feel like-
what the fuck?
Yeah. But I feel like mount would be even more awkward. Because then my legs are spread so my pants are tight, so you will also see it and
The
feel
bulge.
it. Or
Mm.
guard. I'm in your closed guard.
You would feel well,
And you just feel my
I don't
cup
know about
against
that.
your No?
I don't feel like.
If I'm on top of you and like
Yeah.
trying to smush you or something.
Well, it would definitely be awkward. I
I
think
mean,
that's
either
the
way.
play. That's the play.
Yeah.
But like, no one has ever taken my crazy idea. So you don't want dudes to hit on you? Like, start doing weird
But like
shit
I don't
like
have that problem at you. Would any of your other
As you
jiu-jitsu buddies
come
think it's
train with my
funny?
friends. Well, yeah, they probably laugh.
They probably wouldn't. They're all nice. They probably would just look and like be like, "What the?" But they wouldn't say anything directly
Yo.
to me.
So
They'd probably wait and say something to you.
one of our friends, and I'll bleep his name to be respectful, but he was supposed to come over and
Yeah.
then proceeded to. I guess I don't have to bleep his. You know who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So every time we try to hang out with him outside, and he seems like a fairly maybe introverted person. Like maybe I was wrong, and he's more introverted than I thought.
Yeah.
But his excuse up to now, he trains with us. He has trained with me even at the old school. Came over here.
Mm-hmm.
Is hey man, well I just like to train. I don't watch fights. Right? That's been the MO,
Okay.
which is kind of odd in my mind. Like
He's probably never really watched them
Maybe.
though, because like I didn't. Well,
we've watched them for over 10 fucking
yeah,
years
that's what I was
now.
gonna say. So I don't. And I used to watch it with my mom
Yeah,
at the house
great.
because it was when Tap Out was big,
Yeah,
and we would always just call it Tap Out because we didn't know the name of it. We were like, let's just watch Tap Out.
nice. Just watch Tap Out.
Mm-hmm. Sorry.
No, I
Anyways,
mean,
your buddy.
Yeah. So one of the first times that we tried to hang out with him was the one time that our other buddy that was supposed to come over, but then got in trouble.
Either way,
Because, he likes to drink. And if I'm the designated driver, I don't really give a shit. But at this one time that we went out, he literally had his hand like over his face. There was a bachelorette party going on behind us, so they were loud as shit.
Yeah.
And he started saying things like, "Can you please just take me home? I hate these people." And
Aww.
like he was hammered. So we left. Matt and I and this buddy, we left. And our other buddy that never watches fights showed up literally for we left at the co-main event. So he showed up for the main event. He's like, "Where are you guys?" We're like,
Oh,
"Dude, we were there for
no.
like 4 hours." Like it caught up with us. But then this time around, he not only kind of ditched us because he's like, "I'm just gonna take some medicine, dude. Like I don't feel good."
Well, it's funny because at first you invited him and his girlfriend, and it was like, "Oh, cool, you're making cheese sticks. That sounds great."
Right.
And then we had class that morning, and he was like, "Yeah, my girlfriend's not been feeling well. She's not going to come." And that was all he said.
Oh, I didn't even catch that. The
Yeah.
motherfucker planted the seed.
He said it in class that
Hey,
his
I'm gonna
girlfriend,
disappoint you guys.
his girlfriend was
What
sick,
an
so she
asshole.
wasn't going to be able to make it. But he never said anything about him not being able to make it.
You big nose fuck.
And
if
like
you're
he,
listening to this.
he totally, I don't think he was sick. Otherwise, he would have come to class
Well, this is what got
4
me.
hours before.
This is what got me and Matt. Okay.
Okay.
In our group text, he knows Matt and I are here watching the fucking fights.
Okay.
And he's texting us about the fights. And like today, Matt,
In the group chat or separately?
in the group chat.
Okay.
And then today, me and Matt were talking, and I was just like, dude, I thought he didn't watch fights.
Oh, I didn't even
Yeah.
put two and two together.
And then he's like, yeah, that
Wait a
motherfucker.
minute.
And I was like, does he just not want to hang out with us? Is that what's
Maybe
going
he
on?
has like social anxiety.
As do both of us.
Well, and true, like it was literally just the two of you at our house. It's not like it was like,
And Kevin.
but you know what I mean? Like
But like Kevin's also super chill.
it was just
He's
a
newer
couple,
to the group.
couple of us. It's not like we were at like in a big
No.
group. That's what I was getting at.
And like, what does he think I'm gonna do to? I have children in the house.
Well, and
Sir.
two, like he'll have his car, so he can leave whenever.
Well, as long as he's careful not to hit my car.
Well,
I do make fun of him a lot.
Yeah.
But no. And then so UFC fights, Super Bowl. You guys were really into the halftime show. I could not have given less of a shit.
The halftime show is amazing with Usher. I still watch it every once in a while.
For me, I don't believe like there has been a halftime show that I've liked in my life.
The Chili Peppers were on
Kinda
there, weren't
sucked.
they?
But they kind of sucked. Like they're not allowed to really play live, so they're just kind of going through the motions.
Yeah, that makes it less fun, I guess.
Although I'm pretty sure these guys were also going through the motions, but I guess The Who was pretty cool when they were on.
When was that?
You don't know who The Who is?
No, I said when was that?
Oh, it's been a while. It's been a
Okay.
while.
I was gonna say I don't remember that.
Before that, I don't think I really have one that stands out for me.
I
It's
don't know.
always
This one stood
Janet
out for me.
Jackson's titty. I remember that, but it's
Yeah,
not like I was watching for the music.
Right.
And I don't know if I even caught it live or like the next day. I would like to think that like I was watching and then it was like, oh, Teddy. But like,
You probably just
know.
saw it the next day.
There's a good chance. There's a good chance. But yeah, it wasn't my thing.
It was definitely
Um,
my thing. Me and the girls were jamming out.
That's all you wanted to watch. You literally wanted to make it
Yeah.
to the halftime show and fucking call it a day.
Yeah, literally as soon as it went off, I was like, okay, I'm going to bed.
As most years, but
This year I
you-
wanted to watch the halftime show more than previous years.
everyone stayed up
I know.
through the overtime and all that.
I think I started to fall asleep towards the end because we came up here, put the kids in bed, the girls in bed, and me and you came up here to finish it.
Oh, okay.
And I ended up falling asleep on the couch.
For some reason, I thought we all watched it. No,
No,
Okay.
no, after the halftime show, we all, because it was a school night.
Sunday, yeah,
Yeah, it was a school night. So I was like, nope, y'all got to go to bed.
yeah. Oh well. Here, I got
I
something.
saw, oh,
Go on.
I just have an article to show you. I took a screenshot of it because
Okay.
it was literally just the, I'll just let you read it and we'll just,
Truck driver trades 50 grand in lunch meat for crack cocaine. What the fuck? He traded a what? A tractor trailer?
full. So I guess he
filled
was a
with
truck
lunch meat
driver.
for crack cocaine.
He was a truck driver for some big like deli meat company,
Yeah.
and I guess decided to trade it for crack.
What crack dealer is taking 50 grand of Lunchables?
Well, and two, like, I mean, no, it's not super cheap, but like it's also not expensive.
Crack?
No, the lunch meat.
Oh.
So
I mean,
like that's
yeah.
gonna be a crap load of
It's a lot.
deli
If it's
meat.
a fucking tractor trailer of it.
50
you know.
grand worth of deli meat when you can buy a pack for like $5, maybe 10 for an expensive one.
Yeah, but like, that's such a weird. Listen, it's a
And then-
shitty thing.
And then
But-
where does the dealer take the lunch meat?
Right. That's what I'm
Where do
saying.
you store that
like,
kind of meat? I bet you his home refrigerator is not that big.
Well,
Is that how he
what do you
pays his
do
guy?
with it? Right? Like, hey, man, I got some ham.
Like
Oh, is ham a new word for hundreds? I'll take that.
Like the dealer had to
Fucker.
have had. I have so many questions about the
Someone definitely
logistics.
got shot. If someone tried to pay, like, someone at some point with fucking Uncrustables. Not Uncrustables, I guess.
It's
It's
lunch meat.
But like, hey, you want some bologna? Someone got stabbed. It's like, no, I would like my 50,000 fucking dollars.
Bologna has a first name. It's
Yeah. Oh man. But anyway, what else? Dana White walked out of Howie Mandel's podcast.
Yeah, that was interesting.
That was very weird. We did see that, and I only said that because this video is, I guess he was the other guest that was supposed to be on that podcast, Ginger Billy.
Yeah, I love him. I think he's hilarious.
So, have you seen this?
Probably.
Hey, girl!
Oh my god.
Honey, Stanley. This is the Valentine's Day Stanley Quencher.
It is
Mm.
giant.
2.0 stainless steel tumbler. I had to fight 3 girls at the Target to get
Mm.
One of them said she was going to take me to court. I said, well, at least I won't be thirsty while sitting through the trial.
That's right, bitch.
Something about drinking water.
What's
out of a
with you guys in
$45
fucking cups,
tumbler
man?
Makes it taste so much better.
He's got like literally a big metal garbage can, like a PVC pipe.
Yeah.
But it's also hilarious too, because like, do you remember part of my Valentine's gift was a big Stanley
cup, I know.
And I literally went to work and I was like, look, am I cool now? To all my little like young cool friends. I know.
I don't understand the obsession. Listen,
it's the same as when like the
you
Yeti
got me
came
my
out.
Yeti, it's a cool cup, but like I don't think I was losing sleep over it.
Well, and like I bought Yetis when they first came out too, and like look
Oh,
at
I
all of
know.
the like off-brand Yetis that they have now for like a fraction of the price.
I thought Stanley was like a crappy tool.
No, this one is like
Company.
usually like a hunting outdoorsy company.
Aren't they like yellow and black?
That's I don't know if it's the same, but that's the tool Stanley. This is like the green and white, like
Oh,
outdoorsy hunting, hiking stuff.
I don't know. I didn't get the obsession with it mainly because I thought it was the, from what I understand, slightly subpar tools. The same. Okay. It's right there.
Well, I'm too busy
Cupped.
staring at your keyboard.
Isn't the same yellow and black. Okay.
I told you it was not the same.
So how are they even allowed to be the same name as a brand? Like, how is that not a fucking court case?
I don't know.
Isn't that crazy? Because
Yeah, I didn't think about that.
I would say, yeah, that's our fucking brand. Everyone knows.
Well, who started it
Shitty-
first?
Shitty yellow and black tools. So all right, I may have been wrong.
Oh.
Fuck
Which means
you. How about that?
okay, fine.
Go fuck yourself.
That's what you get.
Is that clear?
Is that clear? I hope it is. Bitch.
You bitch.
I know.
Oh gosh, sorry.
So yeah, Valentine's Day.
Trading lunch meat for
President's
crack.
Day.
Yeah, so our middle kid was out of school for President's Day, but our
Yeah.
oldest was not.
Yeah.
And she was upset about it. So we picked her up early and went to Build-A-Bear.
Well, listen, it's a little more than that. I received points or whatever to shop at work
Mm-hmm.
from the portal, the award portal or whatever.
Yeah,
And usually, like, there's nothing good there,
right.
you know? And I saw they had a gift certificate for $50 for Build-A-Bear.
Mm-hmm.
So I ordered that before Christmas.
Yeah.
And we had to go. And since you went ahead and picked up the older one,
Yeah, I was probably going to pick her up early anyways.
we went to get the Build-A-Bear, which ended up costing us twice as much as that gift card
and then some.
and then some.
But that's also because our kids don't know what the word no means.
Well, it wasn't even that. I don't think we even told them no at this point
No, I
when we
know.
were there this time around. Didn't break the bank or anything.
Oh, I
but,
know.
Like, they kind of went nuts.
That's all right. They had a good time.
Yeah.
Came home and went to the park, and apparently they've been sleeping with their teddy bears ever since.
I mean, yeah. Yeah. But yeah.
I think we did all right. I'll take it. Work is work. Feels like it's the same shit, different day.
Yeah. It's a routine.
Nothing exciting.
But the other days were all right.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll see you cunts next Tuesday.
See you next week, bitch.
All right.
Oh.
I don't give a fuck.
Okay, now let's try to get an answer from someone who's not a complete retard.
Go fuck yourself. Is that clear? I hope it is.